All right, guys, here we go. We are live. Very happy to be live after so long. Let's just make sure that it works. Yep, it works. Let me launch Warp. I'm gonna try Warp today. I'm on Linux and I'm pretty excited. Let's see how this goes. I always have to set it up, to be honest, like to a tiling window mode. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's okay. Just verifying everything works. We are. Hope you guys can see my screen. Let me get rid of few windows. All right, this is there. Now, let me also announce this on Discord that we are live. And everyone who is gonna watch this recording, guys, I am sorry. We'll be starting coding as soon as possible. I'll try to add timestamps so that you guys can skip this part. And as they say, you can skip to the good part. This is where we generally post our. This is done. Okay. All right, this is done. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. I know there are gonna be a lot of people interested in what we're gonna do today. Especially, I mean, to me, it's very interesting as well. It's not just about AI or whatever keywords that we're using. It's very smart what we're trying to do over here. At least in my opinion. Feel free to point out that I'm wrong. As long as you're nice, I don't mind people giving feedback. Let's just do git pull origin main. I should have done git stash, to be honest, which I kind of missed. That's okay. Cool. So we are gonna go to prompt dataset gen and let's just see main.rs. Oh, I have not updated. That's unfortunate. Okay. All right. Okay, this is what we have right so far. Let me quickly push the changes from another laptop to this, guys. 1 second, okay? Mm-mm. All right, guys. We are done. Sorry, I was just pushing the changes from my another laptop because I was at home before and I had to work from there and I kind of didn't sync up my changes. That's okay. What are the changes? Let's just to get stash. I'm not concerned about the changes here because this is very old. Mm. All right, this is done. Let's just see. I also want to quickly highlight that we do have our blog here, right? That if you guys want to take a look, I have written a couple of blogs on how we are doing data scraping and all. I can quickly link them over here and also make sure that they are in the YouTube description somewhere in the comments. I will do that. Don't worry about it. I hope it's public though. Yeah, I think it's public, right? I did make it public. Yeah, perfect. Okay, all right, this is done. Should we start? All right, okay. So for context, right, let me just talk about what we're trying to do. The whole idea is to be able to get data from the documentation and be able to train a chatbot model out of it, okay? Now, for those people who do not know, generally a chatbot model takes an input, which is a data set which contains a prompt and answer. Okay, it's like an instruction data set, okay? I think I mentioned this in the blog, in the first blog. The format is something like this: prompt, answer, and context and all, okay? Now, context is something that I'm going to consider as optional right now, not really going to focus on this, but prompt and answer is what we will need. Okay. And my idea was if you ever go to open like ChatGPT or even Gemini Pro or something, right? You will ask them, okay, you give them a text and say that, okay, generate prompt and answer like dataset for me from this given text, and it will give it to you. Okay. Like that's the power of LLM model that you can use. Okay. Now my idea was, okay, from the documentation you get all the text that's possible, and then you pass it to the OpenAI like Chat GPT API, and sorry, OpenAI API and to a GPT model, and after that you will get all the like the result, whatever that is, prompt and answer, and you can just use that prompt and answer data set into your own LLM fine tuning model, right? And why are we doing it? It's mostly to learn how we can kind of leverage OpenAI API. How can we can use that? Sorry, how can we use that in Rust, and how we can also fine tune a model, right? It's very interesting. I mean, I don't know where Torch RS bindings are at right now. What is the stage of it? But I hope that we'll be able to explore that part as well. Okay. Um, I hope this sounds good to you all so far. Let's just quickly share on. I'm going to wait for a few seconds for everyone to join and then start. If anyone is here, they can say hi. I'm going to wait for a few more minutes before I start because it's at the end, like it's a live stream and I don't want to act like you. I just started and streamed. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think it's enough. We can just start. Okay. I'm going to start the recording as well for anyone who joins later. Are you at home? Hey, you don't know me. I was just waiting for everyone to join. I am in Bangalore right now. My flights, I came back from Jaipur to Bangalore today and I'm traveling again tomorrow to Hyderabad. So I have around a few hours of a life in myself left that I can use to stream and kind of test as well how things go. So yeah, I'm kind of just going to stream today and fade away in the race of life to earn money and to survive in this world. Yeah, nice. Thank you so much. How's the quality? How's the stream quality? Everything is good. My mic quality is good. I know you didn't miss my streams, but I'm pretty sure you missed me. Or if not, my voice. I know that sounds very cringe, but it's okay. Hyperland, I'm happy. Like I haven't upgraded because I think I was checking Arc repository for Hyperland. They're still at 0.36. Um, they are still at 0.35.0 in extra, and they will be on 0.36.0 in extra testing. So I believe they are testing it right now. Let me quickly show you. This is what I found. Right, so they are at 0.35.0 point whatever 2. Yeah, is available in extra testing. Yep. Not really changing it right now. So what I did was before streaming, just to make sure that Hyperland doesn't crash again, I streamed for 10 minutes with OBS as a private stream and just kind of tested it doesn't break. It didn't break for 10 minutes at least. So I'm hoping. Yeah, I don't know. I was surprised that they have extra testing, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe they just follow the norm and try to act like, yeah, we are testing things. We are Linux. We also test things. And if you have not noticed, I'm using Warp. I wanted to try it out for so long. क्यों नहीं हो रही पढ़ाई इसलिए नहीं हो रही पढ़ाई आर्क लिनक्स में अपडेट करते करते Hi Swanan, welcome to the stream. If they really tested, then the world would have been so much peaceful. I would hope so. Yeah, I would hope so. Anyways, I'm using Warp Linux today. It's pretty neat. I should not say that it's pretty neat so far, but I'm just going to check Control Shift E and Control Shift D is what I'm looking for. Yep. Raw Arc 9. I'm on Endeavor OS. And on the top of it, it's Hyperland Window Manager. It's pretty nice. You can see I can resize, I can switch between splits and all. I like the animations, guys. And if you are ever curious, I think you guys should. My favorite one is it nice. Like I would always suggest people to kind of look at their code of how they animate stuff. I think it's pretty interesting, to be honest. Let me see if we have themes. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Do you like it? I mean, at least I don't mind it. I don't know about liking and all. It's nice. It's just a bit noisy though. Bob doesn't support ligatures, right? No, it does. I haven't checked, but okay, let me see. I mean, oh yeah, they don't. They don't. Oh, weird. Why do they not support ligatures? Pretty weird. Is it on Linux or is it on Windows as well? I mean, honestly, I don't care about ligatures as long as what a dumb dumb. It's okay. They're still trying. I'm pretty sure they would have something in Straight trash. I mean, honestly, I just like the simplicity of a terminal, right? Over here, Kitty is very simple and all. But one thing that kind of worked for me when I was using WAP was this thing, right? You can ask WARP AI, and no matter how much you say, but sometimes you just forget commands, right? It's okay. Like my whole opinion about this is it's okay for products to be not open sourced as long as they are able to get something out of users and kind of satisfy the needs, right? And just use TLDR. What is it? What is it about? Looks like an AI prompt kind of a thing, is it? I mean, honestly, WAP released a blog recent. Is a tool. Check it out. Okay, okay. Duly noted. I'll take a look at it. Sure. But let's give them a try, right? Let's see how they have progressed, right? Let's just see how things are going. Move to end of line. Focus. Terminal input. Switch focus to left. Okay. Control shift. All right. Control shift. Ta ta. What? Why do they have? Why? My only question is, guys. Control shift this. No. What was it? Focus. Left panel. Control shift this. Right. So I'm doing that. Oh, it's something else, I think. Weird. Okay. I think let's just continue. Right. Okay. One thing I was doing was I was going to config nvim lua user color schemes.lua. Right. And I was going to set up color scheme to what? Cat in ta ta ta. All right. I do want mocha as well. Okay. Let's just kind of get it here. All right, guys. Let's start. Right, so let me quickly give an introduction again on what we are trying to do. For those people who have missed my previous stream or video or blogs, feel free to take a look at them. Seeing WARP, I get remembered of the Electron terminal that Vessel released a few years back. Is it? I mean, we can come back to what I meant by. Sure, I mean, I understand there would be things that we all will disagree. So hyperterminal. Oh yeah, I know about hyper, right? And that was also on Windows. I did try Hyper for once. I didn't know that it was from Vercel or something. Literally Electron. It's interesting. I mean, not the terminal, but the fact that they use Electron. It's just interesting. I don't have any opinion on it. I am not an Electron expert, so can't really say much. Both the Windows wala. I mean, yeah, across. I'm pretty sure it will be cross-functional. I mean, cross. What do you call it? Cross. I forgot the term. Let it be. Guys, all right. Let me quickly build while you chit chat about Hyper. I think Windows Terminal has done really, really good job. Yeah, cross-platform, right? Cross-platform was the term I was using. Yeah. And in terms of Windows Terminal being open source, I think they've got a lot of attention from people, right? So I'm pretty happy. At least I don't know. I just like things moving forward. People competing with each other. It should not be like just one person is kind of leading the chart. Still partial is better. I have no idea. I only use partial to kind of disable or enable WSL sometimes, or even run a few commands on Windows if I have to. But fortunately, I'm not on Windows right now. Although I don't want to say that Windows is shit, because I might go to Windows one day to kind of play CS2. I miss playing Counter Strike. But okay, time to stop wasting your time, guys. I'm so sorry. I should start talking about the code that we are going to write. All right, guys. So today, what are we going to do? Okay, just focus on that. Okay. The idea was whenever you open a documentation website, you want to generate a chatbot out of it, right? Your personalized chatbot. How do you do that? Okay. Now this is what I'm going to consider. Now the point is, right? This whenever you open a documentation link, you can get the text out of it, right? Using beautiful soup in Python, you can use soup create in Rust. We have done that. We have discussed that in the previous videos. The blogs are out there as well. They'll be in the description down below. But now, how do you fine tune chatbot model? Okay, in general, whenever you're aiming to fine tune, you should always look at, okay, what is really the format of the data set that you want, because you want to transform your input data into that data set format so that you can fine tune the model. Now, based on my research, what I found is that they need instruction data set kind of format where they need a prompt and an answer. Now, how do you generate a whole set of text into a prompt and answer without manual intervention? My idea was very simple. Let's just use LLM models which exist already and kind of fine tune, like, sorry, not fine tune, but pass that text into the LLM model and say that, okay, please generate, okay, let me actually open a chat GPT prompt and show it to you what I meant. I think I have it with me. Um, the, 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 all right, yeah, I think I have it. Yeah, there you go. Right over here, this is like the format I asked, right? So this is the format they expect mostly. I was just asking ChatGPT randomly. This is could be wrong, could be right as well. I don't care, but I definitely searched on Google as well, and that's kind of format that we will need as well. Okay. Now the point is that if I pass, okay, let's just say, uh, let's pass it this. Okay, use this text to convert into the dataset format you shared above. Okay, let's just do that, right? I'm gonna say that, okay, use this text. All right, all right. Oh, not it's trying to code. Okay, okay, it needs to stop. Okay, generate prompts and answer out of the code I shared with you. I'm going to use this for fine tuning an LLM model. Let's see. Yeah, there you go, right? So it does give me a prompt. Hi, can you recommend a good restaurant nearby? Show what type of cuisine. Use query prompt. Okay, it did not generate the whole thing because it maybe is getting confused by code. But once we pass it a paragraph, right, it's going to give me this prompt and answer format. Now my task is to generate a prompt first of all, figure out a prompt what is, and of course prompt engineering is a thing now after I understand that yes, it's useful. We'll be passing this something over here, right? So we'll be calling this chat body API or whatever this method, right? We have this struct over here, a pub struct chat body, and we can pass message, sorry, message over here, which is going to be the content, and I'm just passing that text.toString over here. Once we get the output, we'll just get prompt and answer from there, and we'll take that data set and try to fine tune the LLM model. Okay, that's the whole idea. Now, of course, this is not for free, right? You cannot just keep calling it for free. So we will definitely have to buy some subscription and all, which I'm not interested in doing right now. My whole point is assuming that this works, okay? Because the format can change, I understand, and I don't want to waste time on that right now. It's okay, we can do it later. But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a prompt generator struct over here, right? It takes an auth OpenAI API and OpenAI over here. This is just, by the way, another struct. It already contains auth though, so I'm gonna it's interesting. Do I need an auth here or not? Okay, all right. But what we do is we impl prompt generator. We created init method for it. In our previous video, we have done this all, right? We get the auth OpenAI API as well and generate output. All it does is it takes the text and generates the output from there. Hi Devashish, thank you so much for joining. What's up? It's my probably the last stream from my setup, at least for the next 1.5 months, I guess. So yeah, I'm traveling to Hyderabad tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining. What's up? How are you? How's everything? All right. So over here, what I'm passing is just a model GPT 3.5 Turbo. I don't have any license. I don't have any subscription for any of those models. I'm not even going to try running those things. That's okay. Max tokens, temperature, top P, N, stream, presence, penalty. I'm honestly not concerned about these things because this comes at a stage where we want best accuracy. My point is first be able to fine tune a model using PyTorch trust bindings. So I want to really move forward. Okay, that's my idea. Okay, this result is what you got. OpenAI API chat completion create. Again, this is what they have already. I don't want to go into it. Their result, like whatever result is completion. It looks like another completion. We have object created, model choice, usage, and all, right? Given a prompt, the model will return one or more predicted completions and can also return the probabilities of alternative tokens at each position. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. We just call that, we take choices and we take the first choice out of it because we are just concerned about the output right now, not really concerned which one is the best suited for us. And then we get message.content and we return that. Okay, that's it. Last stream in the sense that I'm traveling to Hyderabad tomorrow, so I'll not have my setup for 1.5 months with me, which also means that I will not be able to stream from my setup, but I might stream from my Mac laptop, personal laptop, in the hotel. It depends what, like, if they have good internet uploading speed at least, and it also depends if I will have enough time. But if not, I'll try to record as much videos as possible and upload it on YouTube channel. Um, and that's the update. Yeah. Hope it sounds good. Ta-da! All right, guys. So where were we right now? Okay, so this is generate output is here. Now I want to use it. Okay, so let's just kind of get started with using this nvim src. Oh, we didn't have it. Data scraping. Yeah, I will. I will ideally want to kind of. Yeah, there you go. Right, we have prompt generator. Hi, Rishikesh. Thank you so much for joining. What's up? Hi, everyone. So good to see you guys coming over here. Always happy to see familiar faces. How are you guys doing? All right, so if you see what we are doing here, right? We are creating prompt generator. We are saying prompt generator.init, okay? And over here, I'm generating output text, and we are generating dataset. And this whole dataset, we have created a dataset struct, okay? Which we will use. Okay, I didn't really. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna upload. We will have to publish that as a crate. I sent you a message on Discord. Could you please see I got a bot response? You got a bot response? Did you send me a DM or something? Was it a DM or was it on our channel? I mean, I would be very surprised if there's any bot response from my personal thing. I mean, I would love for someone to take a look at my DMs. Oh, I think I responded now, and I said that please. Did you message me about GSOC thing? Are you the man, the GSOC person? This is fine. All right. DM. If you are, yeah, madman. Okay, okay, perfect. Would you mind please sharing your queries in the like in the channel we have? The reason I'm saying this is I generally avoid answering a lot of questions on DMs because then it kind of becomes redundant. If you want to ask questions, just please put it on Discord. I will try to record a short video about GSOC as well. And honestly, I don't have much. I didn't do GSOC, so I'm not. I don't think I'm a really good person to do this. But if you really want to take a look, I think I had a Gagandeep on my Discord. So he's 2 times his GSOC intern, and he's pretty good. Like he is honest to like one of the very honest people, right? And he has shared his thoughts about GSOC as well. So I mean, it's not just a random guy who did GSOC for some random organization without any aim, which I don't mind if people do that, to be honest. But this guy really knows what he's doing. So feel free to watch this stream, by the way, and kind of get some idea. And he is also on a Discord channel, so I'll kind of ask him to respond to you. If you have any questions, please just put it out on our Discord channel, and I think that will work. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. So we have prompt generator, right? I kind of had it over here. I'll watch the video first. Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me do this again. What's the problem? Oh, I don't have it here. OpenAI API Rust equal to, I think it was 0.1.8. I don't know if I remember correctly, but let's just try. Waiting for file on package cache. Yeah, I think it should work. Okay, perfect. All right. So what do we want over here? Okay. the target is to be able to use it, right? Over here, this is what we're doing. We have created a dataset struct over here. We kind of initialize the dataset, and then every time we generate a dataset for a given text, right? And this basically this dataset is of format array. What's happening? Dataset format is with prompt and answer, right? Something like this. Yes, exactly. Right. So I'm just doing whole dataset.extend. And if you take a look at dataset over here, I hope I can. All right. What's the error here, by the way? Completion body dot unwrap. Okay. Sref smute. Move due to this method call. Okay. Prompt generator dot rs 43rd line. Which is behind a mutable reference. Okay. Am I calling it again somewhere? This is what we have, right? OpenAI API. I don't think so. What's the problem here? Cannot move out of self.openai API, which is behind a mutable reference. Consider calling .sref or smute to borrow the type's contents. Okay. Let's just see. Perfect. Okay. All right. So now over here, if you see what I'm doing over here is extend, right? Now this extend, all it does is it just, this data is essentially, if I remember correctly, it's a vector, right? Vector of string and string, right? Where this means prompt and this means answer, right? All I'm doing is just I'm extending the vector every time, and this data set will contain data, which is going to be the data that we want, right? Data is going to be the vector of string and string, right? So that's what we're using. All right, so this sounds good to me so far. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that we have got the data, okay? So what we should do is we should do fine tune model.rs. Okay, now over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume we got the data set from the OpenAI API. Okay, now that's not a safe assumption to make, but that's okay. I know you guys might hate me for this, but it is what it is, right? All right, so what are we going to do, right? Very first thing, we are going to explore TorchRS today, which is going to be a very interesting journey. Let me quickly open it over here. Let me close a few things. All right, and guys, if you're new or even if you're not, please consider liking the stream. If you don't mind, if you mind, I will not force. I don't know how to force people, but it's okay. All right, so this is what we have. Kind of interesting. Oh, by the way, I've not paid the bill, so please ignore this part. I don't want to remove this. I don't know why they do this. Rest bindings for C++ API of PyTorch, right? So it's not really rest bindings for PyTorch whole, right? It's C++ API for PyTorch, right? And the goal of TCH create is to provide some thin wrappers around the C++ PyTorch API. It aims at staying as close as possible to the original C++ API. Okay. For context, I do know about libtorch enough that, okay, I will not be a total noob in front of you all. So that's kind of advantage I have, but I have never tried Rust bindings over here. Okay, so I'm very curious how things work. But before even I start installing things, I'm gonna look at if I can fine tune a model. Okay. Right. So generally you have to define your network over here, right? Like over here you see net is there. It's a sequential model. We have a linear layer. Then we have a functional. Okay, this is activation function. Is that what you call it? Activation function, yeah. And then we have a linear layer again. I think, yeah, this makes sense. Number of labels is like hidden nodes is the input, labels is the output, right? At least I remember a few things here and there. Ah, good to know. I feel proud of myself. Do you guys feel? No, you're not proud of me. It's okay. All right. So what do we have, right? What I'm curious about is, can I? Let's just forget Rust in itself. Okay. I'm very curious. Can I? Yeah. So they have ResNet 18, right? And that's coming from like Torch Vision. My point is, can I fine tune model PyTorch C++ API fine tune LLM? Right. That's my question. Okay, this is in Hugging Face ecosystem. All right, all right, all right. Typical collaborations. I don't like it. Okay. Does Torch Vision have LLM model? I mean, sorry to even expect Torch Vision to have an LLM model. I know it sounds very weird, but you know, I don't. Hmm. What this means is we might have to just kind of define the whole network ourselves for an LLM model. It's going to be huge, right? Llama 7B. Okay, okay, okay. Torch.compile. I mean, these things are not available for us to use, so that's okay. F.linear x. Yup. Okay, 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 okay. Hmm. I don't mind writing the whole network over here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is it still in beta? Hey, sorry to disturb you midstream after watching. I really got this rising thing. I don't know. Could you explain what all are you using for a setup? Hey, hi. Hi, Pablo. You didn't disturb. It's all good. I mean, that's why I'm streaming for you guys to come and chat. It's all good. Quickly answering your question, what am I using? I think first of all, I will not take credits for it. This guy, you don't know me, is the man behind asking me to do all these things. And he keeps on forcing me to try out different stuff. But I think over here, this is our Discord channel, right? This is where we kind of discuss everything. If you want to join, you can quickly join. Let me help share the link with you before I forget. And don't worry, I'm going to answer your question as well. I'm not doing promotion here. I think it's just easier for me to kind of point you to the channel. Uh, it's a rabbit hole. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but yeah, kind of. It's a rabbit hole, yes. So, I'm using Hyperlink first of all. I'm such a bad streamer. I generally don't. Okay, feel free to use this link. All right. First of all, okay, I'm using Hyperland as my window manager. I'm using Endeavor OS as my distribution. I'm using Linux as a kernel and operating system as well. I'm using NeoVim. I'm using WAP as a terminal emulator right now, which is in an experimental phase, to be honest. I used to use Vestam, which doesn't really work well on Hyperland as well as I know from my sources, but I've not tried. Kitty is something that I was going to use, that I was using before this as well. What else is there? The dot files, the way it looks right now, it's not me, it's Hyperdots. They kind of just did it, and I'm kind of just enjoying whatever they did, to be honest. I can link for you all over here. There you go. So this is just, I kind of set it up and everything just comes by default. I used to be the person who would love optimizing, customizing things and all, not optimizing, but not enough time. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. All right. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much for joining, by the way. So I'm just looking at this right now. Okay. And let's just look fine tune LLM model. Um, and I want to pass PyTorch. The thing is, I don't want to use any external library, right? PyTorch LLM. What is it about? Fine tuning an LLM using a generic workflow and best practices with PyTorch. Okay. Let's take a look at EDA. I just want to confirm what kind of data set do they need. Not this one. This is EDA, right? So data, rows.csv, save process data, whatever this is, product, subproduct, issue, sub-issue, consumer complaint, tags, df.describe. Thanks for alerting. Yeah, I mean, to be very, very honest, you know, I want to be like that mature enough in life where I don't care about any of these things. I just want to go to a system and start working. I should not care what editor it is, whether I'm using, whether I'm having VS Code, whether I'm having this and that, because you're not going to have that luxury always in life to be able to say that, okay, yeah, I will not work without this, right? So I mean, I've shifted to Windows before as well. It's not like I have used Linux for the last I mean, I've used Linux for last 5 years before the last year, but since last year I've been using Windows as well. Sup, dude. Hi, Illuminati 9768. Nothing to sup. I just kind of exploring fine tuning LLM model and that nothing else. You're a Linux guy. I'm a developer. I I do whatever it takes to kind of develop things. If it takes me to open Linux and kind of be productive, yes. I was also thinking of using Apple and with Arc on VirtualBox. And could you also make a video explaining the config? It will be good. I, Captain, duly noted. FI guys, I know you're here. I appreciate it. I'm not asking you to subscribe by the way right now. So hold on. I'm just saying that I'm traveling to Hyderabad next day. Okay, so I'll not be able to stream for next 1.5 months. I know we all are sad about it. At least I am sad. I'll not be able to stream from my setup, but I will try my best. Uh, I'll try my best to be able to stream from my um, Mac laptop. If only that hotel uploading the internet, their uploading speed is good. If not, I will try to record as much videos as possible. I will definitely try creating this video, but I don't think it will be possible from Mac. I mean, people will be like, why are you talking about your config of your Linux config from a Mac laptop? Something is off, right? I don't want to do that. Illuminati says you got a hell lot of energy. Let's go. So after the stream, what happens? I just go die. I go on my bed. I'm like, I'm done talking. I'm not talking to anyone. Like, when my parents call, I'm like, Mama, I just finished my stream. I'm not gonna talk a lot. You can talk. You can finish, and then I'm gonna sleep. Right? It's just. I mean, streaming is tiring, yes. But I do like talking to you all and kind of making sure that um, I'm able to help. By the way, do you dual boot or multiple labs? Very honestly, I don't. I faced a problem when I was dual booting. I booted to Windows. I think something went wrong over there, and my Arc Linux system crashed. And I searched about it a lot, and they said that this fast booting thing with Windows was a problem. So that was a problem. So I mean, dual boot is an ideal thing because sometimes I want to play games as well. I do like playing Counter Strike. A lot of friends I made a lot of friends through that, so I don't want to let go of that. But right now it's just Arc on my main system and Mac on my laptop. That's it. You seem like a nice guy. I mean, it's mutual, right? Nice people recognize nice people. So thank you so much for being nice enough to say that I'm nice. Nice. I also dual booted Mint in Windows. Windows got corrupted. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can't have two girlfriends. You should just have one, right? Decide which one do you want to love and make an impossible choice. I mean, choosing between two girls is not an impossible choice, but I would still say there's some choices that you have to make and kind of stick with them and regret after some time, though, which happens here and then. Okay, enough about relationships, guys. I should not go into that rabbit hole. All right, what is going on here, though? All right, I know people are gonna hate my stream after watching this. Like he was talking about fine tuning models, but he's talking about girlfriends now. That's a very kind thing to say. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's as I said, I'm kind, but I'm also I don't fake things. I don't know how to fake. It's just not possible. Are you a student? No, I'm not a student, Pablo. I work. I work. I work. In a company. I'm joining a new company day after tomorrow, so I'm at a stage where I don't have a job for 2 days. I'm jobless right now, so it feels bad the way I said it. Yeah, but I'm 25 right now. I have 4 years of work experience or something. It's also fine tuning, Devashish. Thank you so much, sir. I will make sure that your girlfriend knows about it if you have one, of course, and if I would know ever. But if not, at least in your marriage, I'll put a poster that this guy said uh, that this is fine tuning. Cool. Nice. We're going to use that against you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, everyone. What's going on? Debug data. Why can't they just this is congrats, brother. Thank you so much, Rishikesh. I appreciate it. All congratulations are appreciated. I don't know which country has this accent, right? You, my friend, what are you doing? Is it Italy or is it Russian? I don't know. I love that accent. It is what it is, my friend. And not making fun of it, by the way. It's just CS:GO Arab lobby. Oh yeah. Arab lobby. Yeah. Those people, man, they're so cute, right? Middle East, I guess. Yes. What are you doing, my friend? You were supposed to go from there, but you came from here. Cover, my friend. Cover me. I will go fine tune the model. You cover for me. Rasbi. Yeah. Very cute. Very cute. I think it's all fine. Yeah. I mean, they can speak English in their defense, at least. That's good. They got a lot of mass through not gonna lie. Oh, not gonna lie. Is it? Not gonna. Okay. They got a lot of mass. What does that mean though? They got a lot of mass. What does that mean? Is it like mass, like weight or something? Sorry, I'm just trying to get what you mean. Okay, pre-processed data. There you go, right? Data sets in. Okay, in this blog post by Chris McCormick, an interesting approach was taken to combine mixed data types, which was to convert all categorical and numerical into text field into LLM. It's a call. Oh, okay. Oh, they got a lot of mass, though not gonna lie. It's a call. Rush B is a call. But I mean, what did you mean by that? Okay, maybe I'm just confusing. Sorry, guys. I'm old person. I don't know what to say on that. But by the way, what am I looking at it right now? I was wrong all this time? Okay, what did they mean here? As a reminder, this data is categorical and unstructured input feeds which will be combined. I just want to look at the data. Can I? Rose to 9, yeah. Yeah, it's possible. I'm too old. I'm too old to understand all these things, which is bad, I know. Okay, by the way, guys, I'm kind of disappointed. What are the user inputs? User inputs is a base TIR, and then they have path to YAML config file, import libraries, pre-processed data. What is the dataset format, buddy? Just tell me this. Exploration of CFPB data featuring model features, target distributions, text token counts, and data model. Use this notebook to train a model via a single configuration file with supplementary pre-training tasks. Okay, the pseudocode provided below guides is repository. Okay, load YAML file, CV data folds. CV is what this cross. What do you call it? No, what is CV? I cross validation. Yeah, sorry. K fold cross validation is something that I read about before. Okay, loop over each data fold training module. This is fine. I just want to know what is the data format. I don't want to be critical here, but and something on us is right, us as well, right? Because it's kind of an open source thing, and maybe the author didn't think about it, and they thought that everyone knows and nobody will be noob like me reading this blog. But when you're training a model, the very first thing you want to know is what's the input dataset format. Yeah, or maybe I'm just missing it out here. What's the input dataset format? Date received, product, subproduct, unique. It's like just a CSV file, right? Just tabular format. Source fields, tf.drop na, this is fine. Columns, number of non-nulls and all. This is just EDA, right? The pre-processed data will be saved. Okay, all data, source fields plus target. They're just saving it to right data. Okay, this doesn't help me, to be honest. Does it directly work? No, okay, this LLM model is different. It's possible. Okay. Chatbot model fine tuning. Let's just search on that. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Quite simply, it will be beyond abilities to turn a GPT-3 base model into anything like ChatGPT with the finding. Okay. That's fine. The best DaVinci with no other text in the model and see if it is used suitable for customer facing or what. Okay. All right. No, I want to know. Okay. All right. What's this DaVinci model about? Let's just search about it, right? Okay. I think fine tuning GPT model. They OpenAI had a blog on it, right? Yeah, there you go. Right. Okay. Fine tuning lets you get more out of the models available. Is that Indian accent? Yes, I'm an Indian. Sorry, I know I've been kind of kidding about Arab accent, but Indians, our accent is also not that good. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm an Indian. Should be, I mean, yeah. I hope there's no problem with that. If there's, can't help it. What models can be fine-tuned is currently available for the following models: GPT-3, GPT 3.5, Okay, yeah, there you go, right? I knew my choice is always right. Okay, fine-tuning OpenAI text initial models can make them better for specific applications. It requires careful and all. That's totally fine. I want to see if it can be done. Okay. All right. There are many tasks at which our models may not initially appear to perform well, but results can be improved. Okay. Okay. Preparing your dataset. All right, here we go. Right, there you go. There you go. There you go. Our goal is to create a chatbot that occasionally gives sarcastic responses. There are 3 training examples, conversations we should create. Okay, all right. Let's just follow on this. Right, what kind of format do they need? As I said, okay, I'm happy that at least we were able to get the format right. We have messages over here. Role is what system is going to ask, and then what user is going to reply with, or maybe what user is going to ask. Sorry, what user is going to ask, and then what system is going to respond with. So Mav is an actual chatbot that is also sarcastic. That's what role, system, content. You're so naive. I was just curious. There's no problem with that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, my friend. Role, user, content, what's the capital of France? Assistant. Okay. So there's system, there's user, and there's assistant. Okay. And that's the kind of format they're using. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm happy that I was not wrong. Okay. So that means let's just kind of look at this sample dataset format. Okay. Of a GPT model. All right. This is what it is, right? Now, my question is, how do you train and test place this fine token limits? Okay. Estimating costs, I can understand. It's going to take a lot of time. From OpenAI, import OPI. Okay. Upload a training file. I'm sorry. I was kind of okay. Create a fine-tuned model. Okay, what is it about? Once you have the data validated, the file needs to be uploaded using file CPI in order to be used with the fine-tuning jobs. So I think given how huge the model is and they don't want to share the model definition with anyone, what they are doing is they are asking you to upload the data set, which is very interesting. There's a 128K input model as well, I think. Yeah, that would be useful. But this is very interesting. Why should I be uploading my own data set to their API? I mean, to their own store. I mean, Hugging Face, we do store and we kind of trust them, but I'm okay. Anyways, after you upload the file, it may take some time to process. I'm from Taiwan. Oh, my current keyboard that is Moolender is from Taiwan. So yeah, I do have respect for people from Taiwan because ZSA is from there. So yeah, it's nice to meet you, by the way. Good. You guys play good badminton. That's something I know. If that helps, yeah, I kind of watch a lot of badminton. So yeah, while the file is processing, but also India also plays well. Bro got compared to a keyboard. Sorry. So I mean, see, I know these things at least, so you should be proud about it. Yeah. While the file is processing, you can still create a fine-tuning job, but it will not start until the file processing is completed. The maximum upload file is 1 GB. Amazing. Okay, amazing. 1 GB file. Okay, though we do not suggest fine-tuning with that amount of data since you're unlikely to need that large amount to see improvements. Makes sense. Fine, I don't want to upload even 1 GB. I will just upload KBs of data. After ensuring you have the right amount and structure of this data set and I have uploaded the file, the next step is to create a fine-tuning job. We support creating fine-tuning jobs via fine-tuning UI or programmatically. So they have a fine-tuning UI as well over here. I see. So you can create a fine-tuning job. Interesting thing. Can I do this using, do they have it? Wait a minute. Over here, guys, 1 second. Can you please go here? Where's OpenAI? OpenAI over here, right? Can I do self.openai API.client? There was client, right? This is, oh sorry, not client, fine tuning jobs, right? Is there fine tuning jobs? Okay, I'm generating OpenAI API new, I'm doing it here. They don't have, oh, they don't have it here. Why? So OpenAI.rs doesn't have it. Interesting. Let's see. Async OpenAI to do item. Yeah, must be a to do item. I mean, over here you see this is looks like it. Okay, doesn't support it yet. Yeah, it does return the data in JSON format. I mean, that's what they expect you to do, right? It will not, at least a chat, whatever we have written will not return, but we'll have to convert that into a JSON format. That's what I understand. That's why they're just uploading one. Okay, by the way, yeah, over here, right? There you go. Fine tuning structs is there. Fine tuning is there. Oh, so they have a different struct for it. Fine tuning struct. Okay, okay, cool. It okay. It's 100%. It will not fail. By that, do you mean our code, or do you mean OpenAI's fine tuning code? Which one do you mean? The OpenAI one or the code that I wrote? Because whatever code I wrote, I can promise you 100% it will fail the first time. But next time it will pass. That's a real developer, my friend. OpenAI, comma, I would want fine tuning as well. Wait, where is fine tuning though? Async OpenAI fine tuning. I mean, I expect, I hope. Wait, OpenAI Rust. Do they have it? Yeah, okay. This is the one I was using, by the way. All right, and I was very curious. Do they have fine tuning? Yeah, they have fine tuning module over here. So I can do this, right? List fine tuning jobs request, list this, retrieve fine tuning jobs request, create fine tuning job request is what we are looking for. And this is mostly OpenAI API Rust v1. What? Okay. I think I need to add features, is it? I hope not. I would be surprised because they don't mention it in their features equals to. I need to pass features over here. This is a module, right? OpenAI API RS. Oh, this is different. Oh, sorry. Let's just look at the one we are using then. OpenAI, Open API Rust, right? OpenAI API Rust. Yeah, there you go. No, I mean, as I know, we have given it in a format in which we want to receive the data. Yes. If you mean that will OpenAI, when we launch a fine tuning job, is it 100% sure that it will not fail? What we will do is we will try our best to pass very, very small data, which is validated based on their blog, and we'll just try to call it fine tuning for one epoch, or even very, very small HAPA parameter, which doesn't cost us a lot, hopefully. Or worst case, or I mean the best case as well, what we can do is we can try getting a model that is similar to GPT, which he mentioned, for example, 128K input model, right? Something which is very small model, and we can test it locally given our GPU, right? And just say that, okay, it works for one epoch so that we know it doesn't fail. And once we've done that validation, we can then kind of fine tune it for 10 epochs and see how it goes. That is my idea. Let me know if you have a better solution. I'm happy to hear you out on that. By the way, looks like they have APIs and they don't seem to have. Okay. I don't think they have. Nope. Okay. Not the best model to use, by the way. I mean, not the best model, not, but they don't seem to have fine tuning things for us, which is disappointing. Then we'll have to move to OpenAI RS. For now, I'm gonna stay with this. I know it's my fault. Now a lot of things change, guys. OpenAI API RS. Rust doc over here. So we'll have to rely on this one. Then we'll have to rely with completion and all. Okay. We'll have to change all of this, guys. This sucks. OpenAI is my new best friend. Rust is, yeah, it's my new best friend. Yep. Yep. Okay. It's kind of disappointing. I mean, it's my fault probably because it's an unofficial API, so I should not have expected them to have everything. Now I'll have to. Okay, let's kind of switch it back, right? So we cannot use these things anymore. We'll have to use OpenAI. What is it? Completion, choice, request. Oh god, it's a lot. We'll have to look at the examples, guys. पता नहीं YouTube ने मुझे ये वीडियो क्यों सजेस्ट किया, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है. तो यहाँ क्या हो रहा है? I have knowledge Java Spring Boot. Please सर बता किस चीज़ का प्रोजेक्ट है. Hi Tantav Gaming, such a nice name. I am building a chatbot. ठीक है. I'm trying to fine tune a model from a documentation website and create a chatbot out of it. I'm trying to automate the whole process. It has nothing to do with Java and Spring Boot. I'm really sorry about that. But thank you so much for joining us and hope you enjoy the rest of the day. It's not useful to you, so I'll not force you to stick around. I'll not force you to subscribe as well. But I hope you enjoy the day and I hope you enjoy talking to me for 1 minute at least. But the cost is too high. What will you do to reduce the cost? I've tried some LLM models, but they're all shit. I mean, see, my point is, first of all, you want to do validation, right? So that it doesn't fail. In that case, what I used to do, right, before as well, I'm sorry, I'm again diverting myself, but pom.xml create kar do. Yeah, ye nahi, iska, I need to get the context, by the way. Give me some context about what are you talking about. I'm very old. I don't get even these things. Okay, so what I used to do, for example, here, right? Let me quickly share this blog link. Right, Illuminati. What I used to do was at this time when I used to write blogs, I was on my Mac system. I did not have any GPU to train all these things. Okay, what I'll do is I'll try for one epoch on a CPU, Intel CPU. Right, things working fine, sure. Then I'll push it to Google Colab. By the way, this is not a good practice. I'll push it there. I'll then train it for 12 epochs or 10 epochs. I'm done. Then I'll release the blog. I'll say that now those people who have money, they can train it for 100 epochs. I don't care. I've done my part. These things will work. Now, given your question, what will I do? As I said, I want to make sure, does it work? Right? So finding a model that is similar to GPT in terms of input data set and the model structure, at least model input layer and output layer, right? In terms of dimensions and all. Right, I mean, yes, you can take that, right? But the point is, that's the whole point. I'm not going to do it for them because every time they pass a documentation link, they will have to fine tune it for them, right? And what model do they want to use? That's really up to them. They want to use GPT 3.5, sure, go ahead, right? They want to use some different model. I want to give them this freedom, right? And support as much models as possible. And if they have money, they can choose whatever that is the best model for them. If they don't have money, they can just kind of have 2 interns being paid to write the old chatbot data set and fine tune their own model or something. Yeah. Right. So, I mean, yes, that's the whole goal. But for me, I need to test it, right? So in that case, as I'm saying, I'll try to find an equivalent model locally and try to do it and then see where it goes. Yeah, that's it. All right. By the way, async OpenAI, not really. I'm not worried about async OpenAI, to be honest right now. Time is not a thing I'm worried about. Because if you pass a documentation link, you can wait for a day for the chatbot to be generated. You don't mind, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that like that in terms of that, that's not the point. You could do that. Yes, exactly right. Okay. By the way, cargo build release. I want it to fail. What's happening? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. OpenAI API RS. Happy? Happy, sir? Are you happy? All right, guys. We're gonna convert this code, by the way, and let's just do that. Fine tune model, prompt generator. So can we create our own models which are good in specific things? Yeah. I mean, why not, right? See, the whole point of GPT was also the data set, not just the model itself, right? So, I mean, sure, but as I said, but how? Maybe we can do it on our own stream. I am not a deep learning person anymore, right? I'm so sorry. I I used to do it before. I'm very young, but we can look at the model, I mean, research paper and try to see what kind of layers we can get rid of, right? And say that, okay, we will still be happy with 50% of what accuracy they get, right? I mean, of course, we'll not be able to achieve on that, but let's just say that we will be able to optimize on number of parameters to tune, right? And yeah, we'll see. We will see, my friend. API RS, what do we want from here? We want V1. I want chat. No, what do I want? Where am I? Completion. That's the whole point. They even have this UI where it takes input from you and give you chatbot that knows only that specific thing. Yes, exactly. Exactly. We can save a lot of cost and make things which are good at specific things. Exactly, right? Like, I mean, that's the whole point of docs, right? Like, you don't want the whole LLM. You don't want people to know who is Kushash or Shimali. All you want them to know is, okay, I'm at a PyTorch documentation. I'm only going to ask you those questions, right? So as long as that works, I mean, these cases, it should be fine, right? That's what our aim is. Okay, now we need to go to examples because this documentation is not enough for me to realize. I need to know how are they initializing the OpenAI API and all. All right, guys. I think I'll do it in another video. This is already 10 p.m. now. I have to wake up early in the morning around 6 a.m. So I need to hop off now. We will do it in next stream. Let me see if there is any relevant change. Okay, I need to get rid of. Okay, nmem get ignore. I need to get rid of output star. Let's just say output. src main.rs the the no cargo.log I don't need. Okay, okay, all right. So far so good. All right, guys, that's it for today. It was a 1 hour stream. I'm sorry, I'll have to hop off now. For those people who are watching the recording or who are watching the stream after this, please don't curse me. I know I kind of deviate between here and there, and this is not a video that will complete everything in a single 1 hour thing. If it was, I would not be working here. I mean, on YouTube. So yeah, we'll keep learning together. That's the whole point. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. This is Kushash Mali. You're watching me on my YouTube channel. आपसे मिलकर अच्छा लगा. वैसे मेरा नाम आमिर है और आपने यूट्यूब बैनर काफ़ी इम्प्रेस किया. थैंक यू सो मच यार. थैंक यू सो मच आमिर. इट वॉज ग्रेट मीटिंग यू. गुड नाइट. डोंट लेट दैट टीम डेमोन्स्ट्रेट you. Yeah. I will take care of that. Thank you so much, Illuminati. Thank you so much for attending the stream as well and for all the suggestions. Devashish, thank you so much for being here. Pablo, thank you so much. Rishikesh, thank you so much. You don't know me. Thank you so much, Fanand. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, everyone. I'll connect on LinkedIn for sure. Please feel free. Gigi. Good night, guys. Good night. Take care, Gigi. Thank you. Bye. See you after 1.5 months, but I'll try streaming from my laptop. My voice may not be that good. I mean, my voice still remains the same, but mic will not be good. But I still hope to give you the best quality streams as much as possible. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, everyone.